How to get consulting clients online. 3 secrets for having clients find you versus you having to go find them. Here's the deal. Most consultants eventually run out of new leads if they're focusing on their organic network of people that they've built a relationship with over the years. That could be through LinkedIn connections, referrals, random content that's out there, maybe a guest podcast, a book that's on Amazon that gets a few leads here and there. But the problem is you can't scale that into consistent consulting, coaching, leads, and clients. Like, it doesn't work. You need to get clients using strategies that will scale without you. And one of the biggest problems a lot of consultants have is they've used their network too long and for too many tries going back to it. There's only so many times you can go to your LinkedIn people and say, hey, I got this thing. Hey, I'm doing this thing now. Hey, let's set up a call. Let's have a 15-minute chat. Let's see if I can help you. That does work, right, on LinkedIn or Facebook, but eventually people are just like, yeah, I've heard it all. And your network isn't growing as big because it takes a long time to grow those networks. So how do we fix this? Well, there's 3 secrets you need to understand. One is the obvious, which is only focusing on organic leads is an extremely bad long-term strategy. There's nothing wrong with posting content, keeping yourself, keeping your relevancy in terms of who you are and updated and all that kind of stuff. But again, the first secret you need to understand is organic is the slowest possible way to increase your client base, okay? Because let's take 2 people. One person focused on ads and grew and grew and grew, and then guess what? The base of people, you think about this, the base of people that they also got email addresses, they got LinkedIn connections out of it, they got Facebook friends, they got people in their group, they got all this kind of stuff. They got all the organic, and the paid consultant number 2 only focused on organic, and he had to kind of like just work really hard, and it really took a long time, where consultant, the first one who did ads, got both, got the ads and the organic. So he got the instant traffic that came when you turn his ads on, and the second thing he got was all the leads that came with it that are free, because people follow them on various social media places, or you can email the people who sign up to your email list, to your link, and send them to LinkedIn to connect with you over there, and you can start spreading them out and connecting on LinkedIn and all that stuff. So that is a huge benefit, and you need to think in those terms versus I'm going to focus only on organic until I get a big enough following, then I'm going to focus on the ads. You see what I mean? You want to do it the other way around. Focus on the ads, get scale and make it work, and then once it's working, then focus on the organic stuff. That, you know what I mean? So that's what I would say. So now the second thing is the fastest way to scale. The second secret is this: the fastest way to scale is to focus on one strategy and one traffic source first, not multiple ones at the same time. So here's what a lot of consultants do. They will focus on creating a bunch of content, hypothetically, for LinkedIn, right? They create content, and they create good posts, and they're creating all this amazing, like, what would you say? Like memes and downloadable reports and, all this kind of crazy stuff, which is good. But the problem is it takes a ton of time. Then they're trying to do videos on Instagram. Then they've got a Facebook group going. Then they're trying Google ads. They're trying LinkedIn ads. They're trying maybe YouTube ads. They're trying Facebook ads. So you got like all of this stuff that they're trying to like basically push a rope up a hill on multiple fronts every day. And the problem with doing that is multiple fold, okay? The first problem is when you do multiple traffic sources at once, paid traffic strategies, you get really bad at a bunch of things at once, because inevitably when you start this process, you're failing your way to success. So you're trying things, and if you're trying too many things, like too many ad platforms at once, it's extremely hard, because what you're trying to essentially do is you're trying to figure out all these different platforms, and then you're spending money on all of them at once, and then you got to test them, and they're all different. LinkedIn ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, Google AdWords, all these platforms and more are different platforms, the different metrics, there's different ad creatives, everything is different. And so if you're just using them all the same, you're in for some big trouble, because you don't have time, because you got to do all this plus everything else you're doing. It needs precision. So the third secret you need to do for having clients find you in terms of getting more consulting clients online is, I would use Facebook ads, because I believe it's the best source of getting clients for the following reasons. Now, before I get to that, what I would suggest you do is click the like button on this video, and then also click the subscribe button so I can know you like it, and then subscribe, because I have a whole bunch of more videos coming down the pipeline in production that I think are really going to help you get hopefully get more clients for your consulting coaching business. I don't want you to miss any of them. And thirdly, after this video, in the pinned comment section, click the link there. I have a webinar on the 300-word ad system and snowball system I use to attract qualified coaching clients using Facebook ads. That's worked for me for years. So I'd love to share that with you and share my whole strategy with you after you watch this video. Now, here's why Facebook is the best source. A lot of consultants think LinkedIn paid ads is the best. I disagree, okay? And or people will go just Google search, like Google ads, they're formally called. Here's the problem, okay? If you're typing, let's take Google ads for example, you don't really have a lot of demographical or targeting options. So if somebody's typing in, whatever, business consultant or something like that into Google, like that's not a very qualified search, is it, right? So you're going to have a lot of trouble. So we've got to basically figure out, what demographic are they? Are they men, women, what age? You don't know any of that. Sure, Google can give you a bit of that, but it's really hard to do that. So you can burn through a lot of money trying to make it work. The second option is LinkedIn ads, right? The problem with LinkedIn ads is, the good thing about it is you can hyper target to your consulting niche. Now, the problem that I find with it is their artificial intelligence is not very good, okay? It is not very accurate. And so what will happen is, let's say you target 100,000 people for your niche, or whatever many thousands. They're going to plow through all the people to find the ones who are qualified, okay? And you might think, well, that's the whole point of it. No. What Facebook's going to do, and what makes Facebook different, is Facebook, if your audience is 100,000 or whatever, they're only going to go after about 1% of the people. So they're only going to they're going to take the audience and go after the 1% they think are the most qualified. So it makes it a lot better, and it enables you to essentially be more refined, because you don't want a target audience, okay? That's great, and I mean, excuse me, that's a start, but that's not your target audience. Your target audience is the small group within those who are qualified. And so we need to go after those people. And what I have found over the years is any market that I've seen, Facebook does a way better job, because they have a lot of data. Remember, they've got all their information on whatever information people give them when they sign up to Facebook. So they have all that. Plus they're tracking what people are clicking on, what ads they're clicking on, all these different things they're clicking on, and all this, so on and so forth. And they're liking and commenting on. And then they're correlating all that so that when you run an ad, they're going to scan your ad and your registration page type thing, get a feel for who you are and what you're looking for. And you're going to target this audience, and they're going to know, they're going to be like, you know what? We have a small group of people who are hyper interested in that area. And so it hyper focuses in and gets you a pie slice that's super small, but super qualified. That's what we've experienced for a long time. I've spent, as of the recording of this video, since about February 2021, I've spent about 2.8 million on Facebook ads, and I've found it to be extremely effective. So that's what I have found works, and that's what I would look at doing. And then, because again, you're going to get people to sign up for your stuff, and now you're going to get them on your list. So then at that point, you can send them an email on your autoresponder to follow you on LinkedIn, to join your Facebook group, to set up a call, all these kinds of things like that. It gives you so much more leverage. Buy your book, everything like that. So if we focus on one core strategy and get people signed up, get them watching a webinar or whatever it is, and get that email address, that opens the door to every other thing you have, because you can promote all those things to those people that are on your email address. But if you don't get that, and you just independently are out there going after all these other things, then it's going to make it really, really hard. So I hope this video has been helpful for you. Remember, hit subscribe, because I got lots more videos coming that I think are really going to help you and hopefully give you a lot of value. Also, click the like button so I can know you liked it. And then just click down below in the pinned comment there so that you can access the webinar I have for you on the snowball system and 300-word ad strategy we use to attract qualified coaching consulting clients using Facebook ads. All right, we'll see you on the next video or on the webinar.